Hello, 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 and welcome to Money Sprinkles, where I teach you about personal credit and business credit. I truly appreciate you tuning into my channel. If you haven't done so, please take a minute to like and to subscribe to my channel. That way, I can continue to bring you all this wonderful content that you're enjoying. Before we get started today on the authorized users trade lines companies that are out there, I just wanted to go ahead and take a minute and again tell you thank you for watching my channel and for all that you do. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So before we get started on the authorized user trade line companies, I want to go over what is a trade line. A trade line is a credit account that is currently on someone's credit report. A trade line is such as a Chase credit card, a Bank of America credit card, an Amex credit card, Navy Federal credit card. Those are all trade lines on your credit report. Trade lines are what build your credit report, basically a lender. Okay. Another term that I want you to understand prior to getting into this authorized user trade line companies is what is an authorized user? An authorized user is a person that is added to another person's account or trade line for the purposes of assisting that non-account holder with the credit history of that trade line. For instance, they will have age of the account will be added to the new person's or the new authorized user account. A credit limit that's probably not something that they had high enough prior to that, and a timely payment history. So those are the things that will definitely benefit the non-account holder on being an authorized user. Okay, now let's get started with authorized users trade line companies. Here we go. Today, we're going to go ahead and discuss, like I said earlier, the authorized user trade line companies. And these are basically just to boost your credit quick. Always keep in mind that when you use the authorized users route, this is a temporary basis. And what you're doing is you're just boosting your credit for maybe you're trying to get a credit card or you're trying to purchase a home. You don't want to do this for a long term. Okay. So you want to keep in mind that this is just a temporary boost, not for a permanent reason or thing to do to your credit report, because after a while then the authorized user is not really going to be helping you much. Okay, so the first one we're going to discuss today is going to be Coast Trade Lines. Coast Trade Lines currently offers trade lines that you could pay for to see. Let me reduce this right here. And basically, what this does is just a service that they provide, and they give you an idea of what it will cost. If you want a Barclays credit card authorized user, it was issued back in 2013. It's almost 9 years of history. It's going to cost you $590. A city bank credit card credit limit of 6,000 is 240. Chase is 390, and Wells Fargo is 320. The thing about these is Coast Trade Lines appears to be one of the cheapest ones if you're trying to purchase trade lines. Um, so I would definitely be looking into them prior to looking into these more expensive ones. They give you options on, basically what you're looking for as far as the credit card that you would like to use to boost your credit score. Okay. The second one I'm going to discuss is going to be Trade Line. Um, it's Credit Pro. Okay. Credit Pro is one that I thought it was kind of high, but then again, once I started doing some research, I realized they're not really high. They give you all the information you need here available. You have your credit limit of 20,000, your due date and your statement date, and then the age of the account and the price. Now, what I really want to show you is as you get into the see this 10th year right here, oh, excuse me, the 10th, 13 years, sorry about that, 13 years, it's going to cost you 1,075. I'm not sure how long they keep the card for. I have not really had to use these, but what I wanted to do was to bring these to the table to you since I do talk about authorized users quite often in my channel. I wanted you to see that these are available and they're out there. This one has a $58,000 credit limit. It's only been in history wise only 2 years, and it's 1395 because of the high credit limit. Remember, a high credit limit credit card will boost your credit, but at the same time, it will also allow you to play into that high credit limit credit cards. Okay. So there's a chance that you could get a higher credit limit credit card because you have this authorized user of 58,000. So it's something to look into when you are looking to get that boost in your credit. I would definitely buy or pay for something that it's going to be worth your time. How it works, again, it's like a no credit thing here that they state. We I'm bringing it up right now. They received da 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 da. That tells you exactly how to get started. You could call them or you could actually email them and they could go ahead and get you started on the right path. They'll confirm your identity, your social security through LexisNexis, not through an actual credit reporting agencies. And then from there, that will definitely help not having a hard pull on your credit report. Okay. Another one that we could discuss is going to be, I hope I left it up. Uh, let's make sure. Nope, that is not it. That is not it. Let me look it up real quick because I thought I had saved it. And for some reason, it went away, but I have it right here. So, trade line supply is one that a lot of people I have heard recommending to go to when it comes to authorized users. A lot of people use it. They have had a very good ratio as far as people buying these trade lines, and they have been pretty much legit. Not saying that Credit Pro or Coast trade lines are not, but for some reason, when you start looking up trade line supply or trying to buy a trade line supply company seems to be leading the pack when it comes to authorized user trade line companies. So in this case, let me show you. I have so many tabs open. Please bear with me here. All right, so we can see the trade lines that they currently offer. Eventually, here we go. Again, my apologies for the delay. I had the page open and for some reason it closed out on me. I got currently a deal, I guess, because of Black Friday coming up. But you can go down here and it tells you how many they actually have available. Give me a second, it's taking a minute, but it's coming up. I do like the way Tradeline offers has their current page and how they have it set up because it's a little bit more real. You could see what you're buying in comparison to the other two websites. I guess I'm a little biased towards Tradeline Supply Company. No, they are not paying me to make this video at all. But as you can see, to me, it's a little bit more organized, more legit. It's telling you how much it is. It tells you the date the account was open, the purchase deadline, the reporting period. So if you're trying to be specific, let's say you're trying to buy a trade line to boost your credit for a certain period of time. Let's say you're buying a house in January, but you want your credit pulled in December. This is perfect for you because what you can do here is you go here and you're like, okay, let me look for a credit card that's going to be reporting around the time frame that I needed to report. Let's say the 12th through the 19th, and I need, okay, that credit limit is high, 2,500. It's only been around since 2020. No, I want something more age. So you could click on here, and what will happen is they'll probably sort it by this one is the newest to oldest, and I want it the other way around. I want it from oldest to newest. Okay, oldest to newest. Here you go. So you have a Discover $20,000 credit limit. They have one availability at $945, and it's going to report between December 19th and 26th. So this helps you gather your trade line a little bit better for when you really need it. Okay, you don't want to just go ahead and be paying for a trade line that it's reporting and you want to have a purpose on why you're doing this authorized trade line or authorized user trade line. Okay. So I hope this helps. Again, always keep in mind that a authorized user is for a temporary purpose. You don't want to keep it for a long time. They do get a little bit costly, but at the same time, they do help. And I have seen great results. I use it myself with my children, and they have seen great results as well. Okay. So I hope this helps. Make sure you like and subscribe, and talk to you soon.